Hey guys, it's SFP here, and welcome to episode number 2 of my FIFA 16 Morecambe Career Mode. And if you guys remember the last episode, which was yesterday, we actually finished the whole preseason tournament. Unfortunately, I did not win that tournament, but I at least got out of the group stage, which has given me a couple of, or a bountiful amount of money, I should say, to use for this transfer window. Now, I think I am going to make a couple of additions at some point before this transfer season ends, but let us focus on the first three games here, which I believe are two actual league games and then maybe one tournament game for the Capital One Cup. But we shall see. And this is actually going to be a relatively short video, which surprised me, to be quite honest, because usually my videos range somewhere between 15 to 20 minutes. This one, as you can see, is a little bit over 11 minutes, and by a little bit, I mean like a whole half minute over. And so far, you can kind of uh, guess that not much has happened, or at least I made the video so concise that it was short enough to be this amount of time, I guess. But anyways, here we have the Mansfield Town team, and of course we are Morecambe. I'm trying to figure out why I didn't go with the red jersey, considering they have a yellow one, but maybe the contrast will have helped me here. But anyways, I actually do quite like both their jerseys. I do miss I believe they had a blue one at some point, or unless I'm mistaken, but I actually quite dig these yellow, white, and black overall jerseys. And anyways, let us begin here with the first half of the game. Maybe an opportunity for Fleming. Fleming finds Allison, and Allison will give us the first goal of the season for us. And who better than the veteran himself, our left winger, or left midfielder, excuse me, Allison. As you can see here, what a great pass from Fleming, and what a great finish there from Ellison. And it seems fitting that he gives us the first goal of the season. Hopefully it won't be his last. He's up there in age, obviously, Kevin Ellis is. And I'm hoping that at least for this year, we can, or at least he can contribute enough to make a deep impact here for us while in the fourth division. And that will be the end of the first half, guys. We have a 1-0 lead so far. It seems to be tradition or custom here that I have some sort of a lead, or at least a clean sheet by the end of the half. So far, I'm liking that tradition. I'm hoping to keep that going, although a couple more goals wouldn't hurt at all. Here we have Clemens, and Green, I believe, finds the rebound and gives the team the equalizer that they want to say they've been actually working hard for. I've been a little bit sloppy on my defensive side, which is very irritating for me because I pride myself in being defensively sound. As you can see here, there's nothing we can do. I kind of blame a little bit on Roach because that should have been. I don't think the initial kick was that potent or that strong enough to actually cause that rebound, but apparently it was. So we are back where we started, and Matt Green, who also gets his first goal of the season here, gives them the equalizer. And here we have what could be the last couple of seconds here, and as you can see, we do not celebrate our first game, and I believe it's at home. No, away. We do not celebrate our first game here in the league, Football League 2, with a win. We unfortunately had to settle for a draw, but nevertheless, we can't do anything about it. We just have to move on to the next game. And considering there are a lot of games, I believe there's 46 league games, there will be a lot of time to catch up. And we have another training stint here with uh, Keller, and he actually goes up to an overall of 55, which makes him about or at the same overall as our second weakest striker, which would be Mullins, and he's also around that same overall. So, come next training stint, I might be using a different player, so that will be exciting. And here we have the first round of the Capital One Cup against AFC Wimbledon. And of course, if you think of AFC Wimbledon, there's only one player that should come to mind, and obviously that is Akinfenwa. So let's see if I can contain the beast of a player that is Akinfenwa here. Obviously, I can't overpower him, but he's not the fastest player in the game. At least I don't think he is, and if I'm wrong, then shame on me because I should definitely know that. But I'm hoping he is not as quick as my center back, or not center back, my defensive back line here. Although he might be faster than Goodall, because he is obviously up there in age, and maybe isn't exactly as spry as he used to be. Anyways, and let us begin the game here. And here we have Keller finds Parrish. Parrish with the turn, and he almost puts that one on the back of the net. And it's one of those instances here where I think had it been a more attack-minded player, maybe a center, a midfielder or something, if it wasn't my right back, I could have probably gone in. But here we have Barkhusian with the first goal here at the end of the half, or seemingly so. It seems to be the end of the half, with a great pass, I believe, from Molyneux. Here we see a nice give and go, and he just slots it right in the back of the net, right close. That was a close call. If the goalkeeper there had been a second quicker, I think it would have been an easy block there, but we sneak one past him, and we get the lead. That again, we seemingly seem to get, and I know that's a poor choice of words, but we seemingly get a goal near the end of the half, and as you can see here, that is the end of the half, the end of the first half there. And I think I'm going to make a couple changes, or no, I guess I'm not. And the reason being is that my team is so concise, so uh, small that if I make any substitutions, then the players that I need for the next game will be exhausted. And this definitely is our first win of the season, and it comes in a cup draw, which doesn't really matter. That means we go to the next round. Now, I do miss the days when you would actually win money when you advance to the Capital One Cup. I believe that stopped in FIFA 15. No, FIFA 14. And obviously, by this, I'm referring to the smaller teams because the bigger teams get no money, and that's fine with me. At first, I found that irritating, but now I actually don't care because the money that you win for the bigger teams is insignificant. I mean, the money really makes a difference with these lower ranked teams here, these lower division teams here. But I wish that feature would kind of come back because I could use the extra money, at least to re-sign some players because obviously they're signing bonus or signing the amount of money I need to sign them isn't that much. Anyways, here we have the intro for the last game that we have here. And as that's happening, guys, I just want to say just some random things. Obviously, it's been about a week since The Force Awakens has opened. I don't think I've had a chance to talk to you guys about it, actually. Because I've actually obviously been away for a while. But so far, I've seen it twice, actually, and I might see it a third time at some point this weekend. I like it. I've actually, my awe of it has decreased since I initially saw it, just because of the originality. For those of you guys who haven't watched it yet, I'm not going to spoil much. Obviously, I'm not going to do any plot twist or anything like that. But it seems pretty evident that there's a lot harkening from the original Star Wars, and by original I mean the Star Wars, the New Hope, which I believe was released in 1977. Please correct me if I am wrong. But there are a lot of similarities, and I'll leave it to that. I still think it's a pretty great movie, although my brother asked me which one was better, Creed or Star Wars, and I even talked to a coworker of mine who's seen both movies as well. We both agreed that Creed was a superior film. So if you guys are deciding between one of those two, obviously you want to see Star Wars because it's a film, but if you really don't care about that, then I would suggest, if you only had one option, go watch Creed. Anyways, enough about that. Let's focus on the game. Here we have a close opportunity here, and I believe I got the deflection there from the player from Stevenage, I believe, just by the jersey. Yep. Here we have Matt with a weak kick here. But luckily, my defender there, Dugdale, does get a deflection off his buttocks. or butt, or gluteus maximus, whichever word you prefer to use. And it seems that my tradition of scoring a goal by the end of the first half has been broken, and we have to settle for a 0-0 draw yet here. And again, I'm not making any substitutions because my team is relatively small, but I'm going to change that because if you guys remember in the little news section, there are a couple players that I've been eyeing on the free agent window or free agent feature, and I'm going to bring at least maybe 3 or 4. All of them are going to be defenders though, because I'm just going for the best players available, and unfortunately for us, there isn't any quality attacking players that are available at the moment, but I still need players nonetheless. And I'm obviously going to get Jose Contreras, Arascata, Saavedra, and Ferrer, I believe, is his name. And here we have train simulation, and it's Barhuzian this time, because the other player, Keller, has actually grown significantly. And here we have Barhuzian actually grows as well, so we might have a new player for the next one, judging on our weakest player. Anyways, guys, with 20 seconds left on this video, I believe that this is where I will say my goodbyes. Obviously, please subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter at SFP Soccer Show, and stay tuned for the next episode coming on Monday because I have the Challenge Career Mode tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that as well. Peace out.